Government corruption has never been more prevalent or caused more harm. It's why extremism is on the rise. It's why the financial gap between the haves and have-nots has never been wider. And it's why our planet is at risk of an extinction level tragedy. That's why I need your help to keep exposing the truth about the rot on both sides of the aisle. Become a supporter or a friend of the show today by clicking on the coffee link in the description box below. Friends of the show join me on a Zoom hangout once a month, and you guys can ask me any questions you want, and I can get to know you better. But the most important reason to help is to keep the show alive. Together, we can and will save our country and our planet. Thanks in advance and enjoy the show. Hey everyone, welcome to Plants and Politics. So I want to talk about the biggest issue going on right now. You guys all know by now that the lying so-called Christians, quote unquote, conservative justices did exactly what their puppet masters at the Federalist Society wanted them to do. They overturned Roe versus Wade so women can be kept uneducated, unhoused, unemployed, and reliant on weak men. That's it. That's exactly why they did it. And that's exactly why the Federalist Society had them placed on the Supreme Court. And what's really clear is that the vast majority of Americans disagree with this. According to a Gallup poll conducted between June 1st and June 20th, confidence in SCOTUS hit an all-time low. So that was before this horrific decision about abortion rights. Overall, only 25% of Americans have a great deal or quite a lot of confidence in the Supreme Court. It's low on both sides of the aisle, too. So only 13% of Democrats and only 39% of Republicans have confidence in the court because the Supreme Court is no longer functioning to protect we the people from government overreach. They are the government overreach. That was their intention. That's what they were supposed to do. That's their function. And it's now just another arm of the extremist Republican Party, or the portion of the extremist Republican Party, protecting corporate profits and enacting an alt-right agenda that no longer represents the will of the majority of our citizens. It's insane. So there was also a CBS News YouGov poll that was conducted on Friday and Saturday, specifically on this abortion ruling. That poll showed that 52% of the polled voters say that Roe versus Wade, the decision that they made, represents a step backward, while only 31% see it as a step forward, lunatics, and 17% said, nah, neither. I don't give a damn. Yeah. So more specifically, 59% disapproved with the court's ruling, while 41% approve. And then when it comes to female voters, the disparity was much more stark. 67% of female voters who were polled disapprove. Only 33% apparently are weak, self-loathing idiots. When asked if the decision will improve their lives, only 16% said yes, 56% said no. This decision is going to make my life worse. And voters see where this is headed because they also polled them on that. 57% said that the court will come for same-sex marriage next, and 55% predicted that the court will try to limit access to birth control. This is, of course, because Justice Clarence Thomas, who shouldn't be on the court anyway with his history, he specifically mentioned that he wants these items on the chopping block next. And then over the weekend, former Vice President Mike Pence went all in. He called for a nationwide abortion ban. So even if you live in California or any of these other states who plan on protecting the rights of women to choose, you'd be out of luck too. You know, so that happened at the same time that a lot of governors were vowing to protect the clinics and vowing to protect a woman's right to choose. So California, Oregon, and Washington governors formed a West Coast pact, and they vowed not to cooperate with any states that want to prosecute women and clinics within their borders. So if a woman travels, they were saying, from any other state to, let's say, Oregon, and they have the procedure done, these 3 states are committing that they will protect the women, and they say that they're going to refuse to assist in extradition for prosecution or what have you. And in any way, shape, or form, they're not going to take part. They're not going to cooperate. Other states' governors, such as the vile liar Kristi Noem, who helped her daughter to get a job that she wasn't qualified for because she's a good Christian. She's the one in South Dakota. She's confirmed that she's going to not only enforce these heinous anti-women and girl laws as soon as possible, but she also plans to ban abortion pills. She said anything that's sent by mail, she's going to try to ban that.